to my little corner of the internet. Today I'll be showing you some thrifted pieces I bought here in Japan and how I'll be pairing them with items already in my wardrobe as well as together to create various base outfits. This video isn't exactly a full lookbook as it's not going to include fully styled outfits. This is just me playing around with the items I bought and clothes I already own as they are. Let me show you what I bought. Starting off with this blue turtleneck dress, because it's so plain and it's just a basic baby blue color, not only does it go great with my skin tone as baby blues tend to, it also can be paired really easily with a lot of other items, which makes it a perfect staple piece. I don't normally go for long skirts, and prior to moving here I was a bit of a long skirt hater, but through constant exposure therapy I've fallen in love with the look of long skirts, and now I am a proud owner of this really cute pleated knit one. This pinafore barely fit me in the dressing room and provides absolutely no stretch, so if I gain weight again, this one won't be wearable, but I bought it anyway because it was cheap and I liked it enough to take that risk. This sweater vest is very oversized, so it's the opposite situation. It'll fit me no matter what size I am, which is usually how I prefer my clothes. It's a little strange though because the tag says kids size M, which I think must be a mistake unless this was meant to be a dress. This was the piece that I saw when I was walking past a store that made me want to go in and look at it, so I had to buy it. I fell in love instantly. This navy sweater was in the dress section, and maybe on a very small person it would be a dress, but on me it's a longish sweater at most, and it's also probably the item I've worn the most since I bought these back in September. Finally, this one I bought separately earlier in the summer on a whim because I loved the cherries, and I knew this is one of those items I'd regret not buying when I had the chance, so I splurged a little bit. Starting with the turtleneck dress, this one's pretty simple to pair with the abundant amount of sweaters that I have. As a Canadian girly, 80% of my closet is sweaters of varying thickness, which is a problem I'm trying and failing to fix. I knew immediately that this dress would play well with my favorite sweater, this being the Valley fluffy pink piece, as the pastel colors are really cute together. It's so warm that I don't even need a jacket with this combo, but I'm definitely playing with fire if I lift my arms up too high because this dress is not long enough to keep my ass safely covered. Next up, we're popping this Old Navy floral dress over top, which I think is my second favorite look out of the 5 for this piece. This Old Navy dress has been difficult to pair with other things as it has colors I don't have much of in my wardrobe, but I was happy to find it does have a blue that pairs well with the blue of this turtleneck dress, so it'll look really cute in the spring. I'm very excited to wear this one. I own this bold red skirt, and when I was thinking of what I could pair with this turtleneck, I immediately thought of this combo, and it's actually a banger in my book. Red and baby blue is one of my favorite color combos, so I'm super happy with this one. It can also be paired with tights as well for more coverage on colder days. Another skirt I'm excited to wear it with is this one, which I bought a year or two ago. I think it was 2 years ago now, and it didn't fit, but I wasn't able to return it and was stuck with a skirt that was several inches too small. I'm delighted that it fits now so I can wear the crap out of it with items like this. It's a bit hard to tell from the distance, but it's got blue stripes in there too, tying perfectly in with that blue of the sweater dress. A match made in heaven, dare I say. Finally, I can also pair it with this knit skirt I bought alongside it for a pretty and feminine full coverage combo. Moving on to outfits for that same knitted skirt, I'm starting strong with one of my favorite pairings in this entire video, this green sweater dress. This color combo is so cozy and easy on the eyes, and every time I wear it I feel like a pretty princess. I love it so much. Pairing it with this Old Navy floral dress was a choice I'm not sure I love. I love it in theory, but the cut of the Old Navy dress is a bit off, I think. The skirt has to be quite high on my torso because otherwise the seam where the Old Navy dress's skirt starts can be seen and it kind of puffs out in a way that doesn't look cute. I don't know if that makes sense, but if the skirt would stay up this high, I think it works fine. So I'll probably safety pin it for good measure when I'm combining these pieces in the future. My favorite sweater is back, and pulling most of the weight in the cuteness of this outfit, but I do think it's a look. The skirt is an off-white, ivory sort of tone, which matches well with the ivory colored parts of the sheep and keeps the colors cohesive. This skirt is very cropped, so lifting my arms too high becomes a bit of a hazard, but I really lift my arms high anyway, so it's fine. This blue turtleneck is everything, but also a piece I sometimes regret buying a little bit because it sheds so freaking much and hand washing it is a hassle. But it was one of my favorite simple combos that I could pair up using the skirt, so it's moments like this that I'm glad I got it. It looks cute tucked in too for days when I want to accentuate my waist. The last sweater combo with this skirt is this cropped Care Bear sweater that I wear constantly, so I'm happy I have another item I can wear it with. The white of the sweater is a bit brighter and more stark white than the skirt, but I think it works well enough. I like the light color of the skirt paired with the bright colors of the sweater and... oh, okay. Break it down. Damn. Anyway, for the pinafore, I'm starting with it under a sweater to look more like a skirt. I'm not sure I loved it paired with this bright pink, but for a lot of these outfits, I think they'd look better when fully styled with accessories and such, so I think this is one of those pairings that has potential with the right accessories. Simplifying things a bit, here's what it looks like with a plain collared skirt underneath. This Peter Pan collared knit top is one of my favorites, but I've admittedly never worn it since I bought it as I didn't have anything to pair it with. I think it looks kind of cute with the pinafore though, so I'm happy I got another option. I also tried pairing this combo with a knitted skirt, and although I loved the idea in theory, I'm not sure I liked it much in practice. I'll have to play around with this sort of combo in the future because I do think there's something here, but I don't think it works with these three pieces particularly. What do you think? Yay or nay? And how do you think it could be improved to make it work? Let me know in the comments. Yes, this Vina sweater is one I will find any way possible to wear, although I admit I don't love this pairing as much as previous ones in this video. I wanted to see how it would look when paired with a lighter pink shade, and I do think I like the color combination happening even if I don't love the specific pieces paired together. Bringing back that blue wool sweater again for another simple sweater over dress combo, which I like the most out of the ones I've showed here. Finally, this purple Peter Pan collared knit shirt that I love to death and just had to have, but have never worn since I bought it because, again, I didn't have anything to pair it with. I actually really like these two together and I think it's my favorite look for the pinafore, and with styling and accessories it could look really cute. This sweater vest is the hardest to pair up with items I already own given its colors are unique amongst my wardrobe and its pattern limits me a little bit. I started off bold with this red skirt and the beige Peter Pan top, but I didn't love the red and periwinkle tones together. I then went more basic with skinny jeans, and I did like that a lot better. Jeans really do go with everything, guys, seriously. When in doubt, jeans. I used that as inspo for the next pairing, which was jean shorts and a turtleneck. I wasn't sure I was gonna love the black, but I ended up really liking the stark contrast between the vest and the turtleneck. The white of the vest is actually more of an off-white. Sometimes it looks more gray and other times more beige, depending on what it's paired with, but it's definitely not white. So I found it hard to pair with white items because it just clashes in a weird way. Damn, I'm really putting the work in here, like, I was feeling this song, man. Anyway, I'll be keeping an eye out for items I can pair with it in the future when shopping because I do love it and I want to be able to wear it in more ways. The final look was a bit of an experiment to go out of my comfort zone and pair one pattern with another, which is something I'm usually very against, despite Disney Channel always trying to tell me it was okay to mix anything you wanted together as long as you wore it with confidence. These two pieces kind of share a color palette with the gray beige and the blue, but I don't know how to feel about it at all. Part of me likes it a little bit, but I don't quite know why I like it. It's a bit of a weird one. Moving on to the navy sweater, we're starting off with the pinafore and white turtleneck. The outfits for this one are great because they're meant to be worn with or without the sweater. I tried something a little fancy by tying the sweater over my shoulders, but I think it's a bit too thick of a fabric for this to work well. Swapping out the pinafore for the old navy dress we've seen a few times already, I like this look a lot better. I think it suits the shorter dress more and doesn't overwhelm the outfit. Back to long skirts. I tried combining the knit skirt and the Peter Pan knit top as they're similar but not quite the same color, but I think they clashed a little in person as the top is cool toned and the bottom is warm toned. I think this would work better with a dress that's the same from top to bottom, or a top and bottom combo that are different colors, like this next look with the red skirt instead. I actually really like this look and I gotta remember to actually wear it sometime. Finally, I paired it with the other Old Navy dress I own and a blue mock neck that hasn't made an appearance until now, which I think resulted in a really cute outfit. This is another one that would be good for spring. The cherry sweater vest was really hard to create outfits with, so none of these are stellar or particularly innovative by any means. I started with the basic top and jean shorts combo, as well as black tights under it, because if I'm wearing this top, it's probably somewhat cooler weather outside. Also, Kyuto Shochu Omimai mo shiagemasu was playing here, and all these years later, I still remember that choreo. Okay, so hear me out. I thought this would pair well with the green in the cherry stems, but it actually ended up looking like an outfit we'd see our grandmas wearing back in the 80s. And like, not the cute, oh that's actually kind of cute sort of way, but the oh wow that was a choice sort of way. I don't think it eats. It leaves most of the food on the plate, I fear. This red skirt is another story though. When I bought this top, I did so knowing it could be paired with this skirt really well, and I wasn't wrong, even if it is sort of a predictable combination. It looks okay on its own, but I experimented with layering the vest over other pieces, and I didn't mind those looks. I bought a handmade hair accessory several months back that had a cherry on it, and it just so happens to match perfectly, but I didn't use it in this video. I'll definitely be pairing them together in future outfits. And that's it for today's video. I haven't done a lookbook kind of video in a few years, so I was excited to do this one, and I plan to do more in the future. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I'll be pairing these new pieces with ones I already own, and I look forward to reading your comments of how you'd pair and style them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video real soon.